understanding, as Ram Dass was saying later, later in his life, becoming nobody. It's actually where you're either nobody, Neti Neti, I am not that, or Tatwamasi, I am that. So you're either all of it or none of it. But I don't think it stops there. And really my study with Rabbi Mark Gaffney has really expanded upon that, where the identity structure, the Audrey, then meets the true self, so includes the Audrey and meets the true self, understands that plane, and then includes both of those to express as what you would call the unique self. And the unique self is a combination of your identity structure with your understanding of the true self that moves into a celebration of your own uniqueness. So you become your own unique face of the divine that lives in you, as you, and through you. And as such, you participate in the evolution of the source field itself. Because as you evolve yourself, you end up evolving the source field. So a really radical statement that is heretical to most traditional religions, but comes from the Hebrew wisdom tradition, is the idea, and Dr. Gaffney, there's more God to come. And what he means by that is there's more of the uniqueness of your own life. And as you express with the divine moving through you, that's expanding all of the complex possibility of how the divine is manifest in this life. So the unique self then becomes, the way in which you can express in the highest level. So in one aspect, you could call that a part of what Dragonheart is. And then there's also another aspect which really even transcends the uniqueness of this own life, but the uniqueness of your soul, right? So the uniqueness of the life that extends beyond this life and reincarnates over and over again. And there's a uniqueness to that characteristic through my own journeys that I've started to understand, like, oh, wow, there's the unique self of Audrey, but then there's also the unique self of my soul itself that has known many lives and lived many, in many different planes of existence. And so it gets to be a complicated, complex, but also very clear understanding of, who I am. And then on either side of that is the monad, is the Atman. And of course, Atman being Brahman, the place that we hold the divine in our heart, the oneness that we hold. We also participate in that. So it's like a toothpick going through an onion, and it just depends on which spot you identify yourself at, and that's who you are at any given moment. And usually, you're some blend, because even if you're identified at one part in the toothpick, you're still the whole toothpick that crosses all the 9 dimensions.